Hey, welcome back to Dining with the A. Slice through these cherry tomatoes. You're gonna need some mushrooms. You're gonna also need some diced onions. Get a spoon. Just gonna mix this up. Just gonna mix it up like that. See that? Hey, welcome to the very first Bangkok edition of Dining with the A, babe. Now, if you've been, following the main channel, you guys already know I love creating international spaces and lifestyle experiences. But food, is also a huge part of that for me. I'm excited, overly excited to get my channel kicked off here in Bangkok. Go back and look at some of the former dishes and previous dishes I prepared while I was in the States. And you'll realize and see that I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. One thing I quickly realized after moving to Bangkok, most expats don't really cook. And I honestly, I get it. With food being so available and so affordable, everywhere, it's easy to just order out all the time. But every now and then, you come across a dish that's simple enough, quick enough, and good enough that you actually want to make it yourself. Egg Royale is one of those dishes. So today I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite breakfast dishes that I've been whipping up on occasion. In this particular dish, it feels like luxury. It's surprisingly simple to prepare. And the name of the dish is called Egg Royale. Egg Royale. So for the recipe, y'all, we're gonna keep things very simple, right? We've got fresh sourdough bread. We got some butter. We have some guacamole. You can use fresh sliced avocado. We have eggs. We have the smoked salmon. We also have some nice fresh lettuce. We have your ground pepper, right? You're also gonna need your cherry tomatoes that you're gonna dice, and also some hollandaise sauce that you're gonna drizzle over top of that egg. Yeah, I know I mispronounced the name of the sauce. Now, the first thing we want to do is just throw some butter in the pan, y'all, and toast the sourdough bread, on each side. Just let that butter melt, nice and evenly. Then you're gonna just lay your sourdough bread in that butter, unsalted butter preferably, right? And just let it brown on each side. Just let it brown on each side, like so. I mean, you can use a toaster if you like, but I prefer browning mine directly in the pan with the butter, instead of using a toaster. I think it just gives the bread a crisp texture, a little more flavor, and that, golden finish that makes the entire dish feel more intentional. Next comes the guacamole, baby, or sliced avocados, whichever you prefer. I just decided to go with the guacamole, on this particular, this time around. Next time I prepare this, probably tomorrow morning, I'm going to go ahead and slice some avocado and put it on there. The thing about using the guacamole, it just adds some richness while, also helps balance the saltiness, from the salmon that you're going to put on there later, and honestly, this is one of those small details that kind of takes the dish from basic to something that, feels kind of restaurant quality. So now, we're just going to add, a little freshness into the dish, right? The lettuce and tomatoes, you can put them on now. I prefer to put them on later. It just helps lighten everything up, and create that balance. And honestly speaking, whether we talk about food or interior design, like I said, balance really matters, right? You want richness, freshness, texture, and contrast, all working together. At this point, you can go and prepare your tomatoes and so forth, your cherry tomatoes, and you can put as many on there as you like, But I'm not going to put them on top of the lettuce. I'm going to put them on, after I put the egg on and everything, all right? So just go ahead and prep those cherry tomatoes. Just get them ready. Okay, now for the egg. Whether you decide to use a scrambled egg or sunny side up egg, I'm going to use sunny side up for this particular recipe, or a poached egg. Take it a little bit further. That's up to you. The eggs, really become, the heart of the dish, and they are the heart of the dish. That soft, rich, comforting flavor that the egg provides, and they just bring everything together. Now this step is up to you. Now what goes first, the egg or the salmon? I like to put my egg on first. Now we're gonna finish with that nice smoked salmon, And this right here is what gives the Egg Royale that elevated cafe-style feel and taste. The salmon adds that richness, that little saltiness, and a little luxury, to the entire dish. And I like a lot of salmon on mine. I'll be honest with you. Now, you can also add some red onion on top of this if you like. If you like jalapeno peppers, you can add those. It's up to you. And next and lastly, we're gonna go ahead and warm up this Hayanese sauce until it kind of, you don't want to get too thick, but you don't want it to get so warm that it develops a film on top of it. But basically, you just want to warm it up. Just warm it up. Warm it up, Chris. Warm it up, right? And once you get it just right, as warm as you want it to be, and you just want to, drizzle it down on top of that beautiful, nice, fresh salmon, just like that. And again, this is where it is. This is where the magic happens right here. This is where the magic happens. Now you're ready to top it with those nice, fresh cherry tomatoes. So you got your starch, you got your protein, you got your veggie here. This is a complete breakfast right here, and it's light. To be honest with you, it's a very light meal. It does not take a long time to prepare. Very inexpensive meal, and this is something you can prepare right here in the nice comforts of your home in the morning. Right? You can contact Grab for dinner, for lunch and dinner. Voila! There you go. Right? There you go. Simple ingredients, simple preparation, but the final result feels intentional, confident, and elevated. And honestly, that's really what dining with the A is all about. One thing, I've really come to appreciate about life here in Bangkok is learning how to slow down and enjoy everyday experiences differently, because living comfortably is not always about spending money. Sometimes it's simply good lighting, good food, a peaceful environment, and creating moments you genuinely enjoy. And honestly, a simple breakfast like this can completely change the way your morning feels. Look, my name is EA. You're dining with EA. I catch you on the next recipe, probably next week. I'm gonna try to pump out the recipes once a week, and also, of course, stay tuned for the master bedroom makeover on Chilling with EA. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hype the video. Peace.